important, as they say. We are fodder, we are grist for the mill of learning more and more about planet Earth and weaponizing as much as possible. This is how the military mind in the higher echelons works. So the consciousness that we are bringing to the task of deciphering how we shall maximize our lives under the yoke of occult, diabolical, elite power. This is everyone I know. I don't have your blood type. I don't have your blood on a slide. But I would say that we all have breathed in the biological known as Morgellons, and it thrives on the iron in our blood. And it's just another one of the parasites living in us. The only difference is it's programmed. And it's remotely connected to the laptop boys.
attracted suspicion? Ever met someone on the paranoid side who might find your actions suspicious? Ever made someone angry, a person who agrees with the American way of revenge such as calling your name into the local fusion center? Ever jilted a lover? According to those protecting the fatherland, these situations are sufficient enough to be targeted and kept on a watch list no matter what. Stuart Baker, a former Homeland Security official in the Bush administration, argued that even if the intelligence about someone's possible terrorism ties fell short of the courtroom standard of beyond a reasonable doubt, it could still be appropriate to keep the person on the watch list as having attracted suspicion, reported The Times.
Give up the name because there was some sort of gag order issued. And are you aware of gag orders being issued also, John?
Well, I mean, I know they do that with national security letters. I mean, if you're under an official investigation with a letter, there are gag orders that are listed where, like if they send an order to AT&T to get your phone records and, or to your doctor to get your medical records, they are not supposed to tell you that those records have been asked for.
When we say people are breaking into hotel rooms and they're breaking into homes, I want to underline that these are activities, these are covert activities that are actually being conducted by special operations forces and by clandestine services. And if you look up the military manuals, if you look up and the CIA manuals, you will learn about the clandestine services. You're not going to learn about everything they do, but this is the kind of thing that you have to read the investigative journalism on the CIA to find out about. So clandestine action and covert action is not, figments of imagination in this day and age anymore. It's not paranoia. It's not a bunch of people getting paranoid about what the surveillance state is doing. It's actual strategic operating procedure from the military, from the very dark operations in our military services and in our intelligence services, which really are not our military and our intelligence anymore. You're working for somebody else, clearly, You're working for the corporate state.
Michael? I am a targeted individual. They don't believe they're entering my room here. The last time they came in, they took this off. It's been really bad. Only recently did I make some changes. I found out what they can't duplicate at the door to give proof that they've entered my room, and then of course they don't come in because they don't want people to know it's happening, and they got everybody fooled thinking it's in my mind. See this table here? I had the mattress on that table a while back, and I was wanting to sleep on to lift myself up to the level of the window, so I could open the window. I have the breeze coming in to survive, because they put contaminants all through the room. Every place I would go, it'd be the same story. They would believe me at first, and then later they don't, because somebody talks to them in between. This is our criminal government, and I want my rights to be respected. And I got my story laid out.